Hi everyone, and welcome back to my vlog. What a week. Oh my goodness, I got a lot to update you with. And I'm going to do a small reading at the end of this vlog for you. Um, we've all been busy. So this week I was able to finish part one of the book, and it's now gone to my editor, and she's busy working with that. Um, in the meantime, moved on to part two. Last night I completed chapter 17. I have a whole lot of new content and some interesting things have come out of it to even make it even more fuller. Um, this writing just reawakens the whole story for me once again. And I was a bit afraid because I was in the middle of writing book two that I would be, you know, hard pressed to come up with the content. But with my proofreader giving me some input, it's opened up my mind to things that I need to focus on. I'm building up to the chapters that will start the revolt. The title of the book's Revolt on Prime. Um, Finding out the secret of the tower, and then the result of that secret will be the revolt. And what we will see is this new. Well, the first time I wrote it always from the perspective of the people. But I need to add to that the perspective of those that are revolting. And so that adds a lot more content. It just gives me more opportunities. I've made additional characters. You will see in the art for the opening introduction, I've added some enhancements to some of the more powerful scenes. Um, and what I want to read right now is one of the ones I like the most. Everett is in the research lab of the tower. He is being given a tour by Irene. Talked about Irene as a character I introduced last week. And Everett sees up close and personal the tower for the first time. Illustration behind me is what he's seen, at least thanks to the power of AI. Um, this way, Everett. I have more wonders for you to show you, said Irene. Can I ask you first, what is nectar? Says Everett. The shadow listened intently. Irene smiled and knelt down beside Everett, gesturing towards the shimmering tubes in the tower. You see that? We call it nectar. It looks like milk, but it's nothing like anything you've ever seen. Touch it directly and it destabilizes faster than you can blink. It's incredibly reactive, so reactive, in fact, that the only way we can shape it is by tricking it. She tapped her tablet, and a delicate hologram of a flower bloomed in the air, its molecular threads twisting like glowing vines. We used these ultra-fine holographic projections at the molecular level, like tiny blueprints made of light. The nectar's particles want structure so badly they cling to the forms we show them. Then she continued, we give it a whisper of a jolt of energy. Takes exactly 7.7 millijoules for 1/100th of a second. That spark doesn't damage the structure. Instead, it locks it in. The nectar actually shifts form. It fuses into the shape and molecules that we projected. It's not solidifying. It's more like persuading reality to agree with the blueprint. She looked up at Everett with a conspiratorious grin. It's not just science, honestly. Sometimes it feels like nectar listens. It wants to become something. Anything, as long as you can ask it in the right way. Wow, that makes so much sense. Thank you, Dr. Thomas, said Everett, and the shadow too. I am excited to learn more. Can we see the lab now? So this little interaction between Everett and Irene, it really, I think, answers the majority of the questions that you'll have in your mind when you get to this point. What is this nectar? I mean, it is the salvation of the world, but what is it? Doesn't answer what it is. It answers how you use it and some clues. The milestone I've achieved for this writing. I am now at 50,000 words for the book. And with chapter 17 and what looks like it will be around 40 chapters in total, I am not quite halfway there yet. Almost, almost. But the story is still alive and is still coming out. And what's coming out is even better than what I've already written. I hope you enjoy these vlogs. I look forward to seeing how you react to the art that I have put into this presentation. And we'll talk more next week, hopefully with about a few more chapters. Thank you very much. Bill out.